people of the internet. This is Jed from Your Guitar Academy. Today we're going to be taking the song Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, and we're going to isolate just the instrumental part of the track. So we're going to take the vocal and have that by itself. We're going to separate the two, separate the vocal and the instrumental track. And we're going to be using a piece of software called Lala.ai to do this. And what I'm going to do is when I separate the two, I'm going to learn the vocal part with a slide, and I'm going to learn how to play it. I'm not going to do it exactly like Axl Rose, but I'm going to learn the melody and do it in my own way. And with regards to guitar tone, I'm using some Eastwood pedals here. So I've got an overdrive, which I'm using. So that's this one with the green light on. And I'm using the reverb pedal as well. It's called a Dusty Spring Reverb. So that's the one with the yellow light on there. And it's just a bit, just so it kind of fades off after I play a note or play a chord. Yeah. So that's the sound that I'm using to play the melody. That's quite a sweet tone. I like that. The reason I'm using a slide is because it has a very vocal quality. So if I try and do something like I just played, if I try and play this, I find it easier to get a vocal quality with the slide because of the nature of it. So you can get those microtonal bends or notes in between the frets. So. And that's great if you're trying to imitate a singer. Okay, so now I'm going to take my MP3 file of Sweet Child O' Mine and drag it into Lala.ai. And it's going to upload, and we need some elevator music for this, I think. Oh wow, this is quick. Processing. Lovely. So now we've put our MP3 file into Lala.ai, and it's separated the two bits we want separated. So we've got a single vocal here at the top, and we've got the instruments at the bottom. And it's really useful to have both. So first of all, I'm going to listen to Axl Rose just by himself, and I'm going to try and learn that vocal part, the melody. So here we go, let's listen. She's got a smile that it seems. Now again, it's really interesting. When you separate vocals from everything else, you'll start to hear things that you might not hear when the two bits are together. So when you've got the instruments and the vocals together, you'll miss things like this. Right at the beginning, he's either breathing in or it's like a bit of track at the beginning that sounds reversed or something. Let's listen carefully. She's got a smile. Yeah, it's like a bit of backwards vocal or something. I like those things. They're like little Easter eggs. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. One thing to bear in mind, and I've just remembered about Guns N' Roses in particular, is they were tuned down half a step. So the song is in D, but really, on my guitar, to be in tune, I have to play it in D flat. So I'm going to be playing D flat major, starting on the 5th. So that's where the melody's starting. So if we listen again. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place, and if I stay up too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa. So that's where our free sample here ends. If you want to get the whole track, I think we press this down here. What is this? Process the entire file. So if we press this button down here, file preparation. I know what we need for this. This is file preparation music. No power. Looks like file preparation is ready. So now we're gonna download both of these files. Okay, so now I've downloaded both the vocal file and the instrument file. So separated vocals, separated instruments, and these are the full versions of the track. So we're gonna go back to just the vocal track and we're gonna continue learning it. Okay, so I've just started playing the isolated vocal track and I'm gonna skip forward to where the vocal comes in. So in this case, it's around 46 seconds that he starts singing.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything...
I think that's really important. If you want to try and imitate the singing style, you can notice things like that. There's that little fall in his vocal. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play the melody, not so much in the style of his voice, because that can take a long time. If you're trying to imitate something really closely, that can take hours or days to get all those intricacies if that's what you want to do. But that's not necessary to play the melody by itself. But I just wanted to point this out because it's interesting. He has that kind of fall in that note. So if we listen back again.
Now that it seems to me reminds me of
he does it again.
Memories where
which I think adds a lot to the melody. So that little fall down from kind of the major third to minor third. So if you notice things like that and you want to put them in there, then you should.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky.
Again, another interesting thing, there's delay on the vocal there, and we've got a delay pedal here. So for fun, let's try and imitate that. So if I need to find how that's going to work. So we've got... Okay, so the delay time needs to be a lot longer. I think I do that with that. Let's see. Can I turn that up any more? Is that max level? Does that change? Let's see. Okay, so my delay time, I can't get any longer, I don't think. No, that's the longest I have, but I'm going to just put it on just for fun. Let's try that. So if I go... Yeah, that's going to be too tricky, I think, so we'll avoid that. Anyway, back to the melody.
Memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I stay too long, I'd probably break down and cry.
Great, so that's the verse melody. For me, this is quite easy because I know this song really, really well. I've listened to it since I was a teenager. And I've been working things out by ear for a very long time. So for me to sit down and work something out doesn't take me very long. And that can be tricky at first, but I highly encourage you to try and do it. So if you work things out by ear, even if it's just a small phrase, it can be really, really useful in the long run. So it's really good for your ear. So let's try... I'm going to try that. I'm going to try the verse vocal melody again. So I'm going to play along with it.
She's got a smile that it seems to me
Great. So now we've got the chorus melody. So let's have a listen to it.
Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine.
Great. So what have I done? Gotten rid of it. So you might have noticed in that chorus melody that there's a harmony on top, but I'm just going to stick with that main vocal that we've been focusing on, which is the lower in pitch melody. So here comes the chorus. Great. So as you can tell, I can't phrase it the way he's phrasing it, so I'm going to play that a few more times to get a bit closer to it. So if I play from here, here we go. Great. So we're getting there. So after a second take, I'm getting a bit closer. Here's take 3. So after a few tries, I'm getting a bit closer to the melody, and I think once I've got the verse and the chorus melodies down, I'm not going to worry about if there's differences in what the melody does the second time round. So if there's a verse 2 or a chorus 2, I'm just going to play in a similar manner to the first ones. So what have we got after the chorus?
I'd probably break down and cry.
So this is a solo section, so there's no vocal here. And then we've got verse 2.
She's got eyes of the blue.
So I'm going to skip past this to the chorus.
Sweet love of mine.
Then what do we have? Some haunting singing from Axl Rose there.
Sweet child.
So is that going back? That's going back into a chorus, it sounds like. So we've got, what do we have there? Great.
And pray for the sun.
So goes back into a chorus. Yeah. So we've got a second chorus, and then there's a long instrumental section. I might go back and check what it's actually doing in the track, and then we go back into a chorus again.
Sweet love of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, sweet love of mine.
Nice. So that chorus feels quite different in the phrasing. Because this one feels significantly different, I'm going to spend a bit more time with this third chorus just to get a bit closer to it. So then this bit here, so we've got... Cool. I'm going to try that a few more times and see what happens, see if I can get close to it. Haunting lyrics. Lyrics? Haunting vocals. so the phrasing right at the end there is different. I'm gonna not worry about it too much because, like I said, this can take a long time. So I'll do my version of the chorus melody. And then what do we have after this structurally? This goes into a solo, I believe. So slash solos for a while. A good long few.
Where do we go now? Where do we go?
Okay.
Where do we
So this bit where he's asking where do we go, I'm probably just going to improvise over this bit. Okay, so I've given that a practice run. Now I'm going to try it again. I've maybe played through it 3-4 times. So I'm close to it, not 100% accurate, but here we go. This is going to be the take. thanks very much for watching. This video has been sponsored by Lala.ai. If you're interested, they have a referral program and there'll be links for that in the description. And I'll see you next time. Thanks very much.
Massive thank you from me and the rest of our wonderful tutors for watching this video. If you do want to check out another video, another playlist, you can click right over here. Otherwise, if it feels like the right time for you and you're ready to give it a go, our Guitar Club link is right up here. You can get a 14-day free trial and you'll get access to our complete courses, our amazing community, and everything you need to properly upgrade and start loving the process of learning the guitar. I'll see you later.